Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankee Stadium in Bronx, New York. Ought to be a good one here between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Yankees. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
Into the box now, Cole Calhoun. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, you have to look out for the guy they call Simba, Andrelton Simmons. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a tick behind for a strike. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's gone 3 for 8. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping up to the plate, Shohei Ohtani. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here comes the first pitch. Swings through the slider there. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Parker Bridwell, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Young comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He finished last season with the most home runs in the major leagues. He won the Major League home run title. He can put a ball into orbit when he catches it, and I hope he catches one in this game.
He's set, and the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And there's ball 1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Bridwell, a native Texan. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Young Jr. has a beat on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
First offering on its way. Here's a strike. Judge, the runner at first with 2 gone. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Judge is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact, and he got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
Here's Miguel Andujar now as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Jeffrey Marte now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Coming to the plate now, number 37, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Missed with a slider.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Hit sharply on the ground. Simmons has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And let's take a look at Andrelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there, this is one of the best in the game.
Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Trout. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Now batting, Neil Walker. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches. He found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Digging in, number 3. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Way out in front. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And he lays off it to even the count, 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Number 6 goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Behind 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another? A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Standing in, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Pitch on the way. Lays off 1-0. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2, and he fouls this one off. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Hicks is retired, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. First offering on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Judge, the runner at second with 1 away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And foul, though it had the home run distance. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Now batting, third baseman,
Standing in now, Miguel Andujar, as he lefts it in the air to right field. Number 6 moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We're through 3 in the Bronx. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. Striding in once again, Mike Trout. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Riding into the box, Gleyber Torres. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Striding in, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
On to first, and they get the double play.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Digging in now, Brett Gardner. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least, you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into it.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Jeffrey Marte. And they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind, where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Got him to go down swinging there. Jeffrey Marte is retired to lead off the 5th. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Settling in now, number 37. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Rounded down the third baseline. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Hey, this guy is one strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding himself.
And the Halos have their first hit of the game. Ah, way to get dirty. Safe. He's safe.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking
Now
too
batting,
right out of the
number
box.
3.
Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
In now, number 3. Fouled off. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Popped him up. Torres is there, and that ends the inning. Here's Neil Walker. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
First baseman, Neil Walker.
First pitch of the at-bat. He pulls this one into right, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Trying to send him packing for the second time. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1. Here's big Aaron Judge, who came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Now batting, shortstop,
Here's Didi Gregorius, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Number 6 is under it. 2 gone.
up next for the Yankees.
In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight, and it's all New York. 6-0 Yanks. So striding in, number 6 to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Now at the plate, Eric Young Jr. First time up, he went down looking.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Late that time for a strike.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Ready for another shot now. Cole Calhoun. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Missed with a slider.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and they're on the board. It's 6-1. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But the Angels do get one back via the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Yankees 6 and the Angels 1. Jose Alvarez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 48.
Now to the plate, Miguel Andujar. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. From the stretch, there's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Trout, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he hits one on a line to left field. That's in there, base hit. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Dan, back-to-back pitches, double, then single, ambush tactics.
So I tell you what, they're swinging the bats early. You have a double, then an RBI single to drive him in. Potential for a real big inning here.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. In there, a base hit. Throwing to second, and that's the first out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden, the throw comes in, and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Here's Brett Gardner now. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Brett Gardner becomes out number 2 this inning.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with.
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. 7th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Angels 1. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another one sent foul. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
David Robertson comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Jeffrey Marte is the second out in the 7th inning. Just a tick behind for a strike. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 2 for 3. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Angels are gone in order. They're down 7-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hard hit ball to short. Simmons is there. And that's out number 1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Aaron Judge. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that you said it, Vero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at-bat in this one.
A ball and a strike. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, he's 1 for 2. Here's a high pop-up. Number 3 waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started that swing a bit too early. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. hit sharply on the ground. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Yanks leave 1. They're on top 7-1. Now in the box, number 37, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Number 37.
Dylan Betances has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Number 3.
First offering on its way. Up around the face. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And a fastball just a bit up.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Fastball too high, ball 4. Digging in once again, number 6. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. 3-1 now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled away. 2 balls and a strike. Breaking ball in for a strike.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Angels leave 1. They're down 7-1. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And ShowTrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. This is line to left. Young arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. At the plate, Gary Sanchez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Two-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
The left fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Gone. Back-to-back homers. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they push this lead up to 9 now.
As a pitcher, you worry about giving up the long ball to the meat of the lineup. But when the two guys at the bottom of the lineup torch you, it's really disheartening. These guys have weapons everywhere.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman.
Here's Neil Walker.
Walker.
Hit back toward the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Up next for
Boy,
the
he
Yankees.
really had to go a long way to his left to get to that one, as is evidenced by Show Track. Good first step and a great throw to get it there in time. Definitely took away what looked to be a hit off the bat. Into the box, Aaron Hicks. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now here's the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to left as this lead got even wider. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 11 and the Angels 1. Back in the Big Apple as we're set for what remains of this one on MLB Network. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Cole Calhoun is retired to kick off the ninth. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Counts even to Trout 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out. Stepping up now, Shohei Ohtani. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. 1-0 the count. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one.
Throw to first is in time, and the Yankees win it. The Yankees win.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
11-1 at the end of this one. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Masahiro Tanaka pitches well enough to get the W. Parker Bridwell permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 11 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. The Angels, 1 run on 2 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.